this was a surprise ending that no one in Hollywood could even have thought of. You're like, what happened?
You wouldn't script this. You wouldn't want to, because it really hurts the credibility of the Oscars, not to mention PricewaterhouseCoopers, those, you know, accountants who are supposed to make sure that all the right things and all the right envelopes go in the right places. So, as far as we can tell at this point, the wrong envelope got into the hands of Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. So they are the final presenters. The big category, the drum roll please. They think they have the Best Picture winner inside that envelope. But you can actually see as they start to open the envelope, and you'll see, I'm going to show you the clip now.
Okay.
Warren is kind of taking his time looking at the result. And when you watch it the first time, you think he's just kind of hamming it up, playing, you know, dragging out that suspense. But no, I think he's confused.
Yes.
He's almost showing it to Faye, saying, what do you think? But then they go ahead, which was kind of the first mistake. Let's take a look.
Come on. La La Land.
So there you go. He's kind of double checking. Is that what I think? Maybe there's another card. You know, at that point now, with hindsight being 2020, you think maybe you should have kind of stopped the show or called to someone in the wings. But instead, they make the announcement. Everything moves forward. La La Land producers and cast come onto stage, and then Jordan Horowitz, who is the producer at La La Land, who's emerging as almost a hero of the night. I mean, he has the wherewithal to realize, no, we didn't win, and I'm going to try and do this in the most dignified way possible. And so he kindly says, Moonlight's the winner, get up here, shows the actual proper winning card to the audience. But there's still so many questions about how this possibly could have happened. So, yes, Moonlight is the well-deserved Best Picture winner, but how did the wrong envelope end up in Warren Beatty's hands? Especially since they'd already given out the envelope that he said when he saw Emma Stone's name. That's why he read La La Land. He saw Emma Stone and La La Land on the card. Well, let's see what Emma Stone had to say. She was backstage with our reporters, and here she is talking about Moonlight's win, La La Land, and what her envelope said. Take a look.
Of course, you know, it was an amazing thing to hear La La Land. I think we all would have loved to win Best Picture. But we are so excited for Moonlight. I think it's one of the best films of all time. So I was pretty beside myself. I also was holding my Best Actress in a Leading Role card that entire time.
So, there are duplicate envelopes. There are two sets of Oscar-winning envelopes on, essentially, as I believe, at either side of the stage. And so, she got the envelope, which she won as Best Actress. The problem is, there was another envelope for Best Leading Actress, and you can actually see on Twitter, someone zoomed in, and the envelope that Warren Beatty was holding says Best Leading Actress. And so he got that second copy of the award, which was already handed out from the other side, which should have never have happened. And so that's where the mistake occurred. And PricewaterhouseCoopers has already put out a statement apologizing and saying they're going to look into how this happened. But, I mean, my goodness gracious, what a result. And it is unfortunate because, you know, for La La Land to go up there and then win and then not win and have to kind of slink off stage. At the same time, Moonlight in a way was robbed because you could see when they won at first, they weren't quite sure whether it really had happened. Right. And you could see that in the way that they were kind of giving their acceptance speech. It was like an acceptance speech with an asterisk.
It was, and you know that they obviously would have made much more powerful statements had they been the ones to receive the award. It was just so just so confusing. What just happened? Everybody was saying that online. Yeah. In the end, though, Moonlight wins, highlights a tremendous night for diversity. Talk about an erasing of everything that happened 1 year before. So let's go through that part of the story and the many other winners that just speak to that theme.
So the past couple of years, we've been talking about the hashtag Oscars So White. And last night, the hashtag that was trending that I saw was Oscars So Right. And so the idea being that the Oscars got it right, and we saw this amazing, beautiful explosion of diversity, bigger than Moonlight. We're talking movies like Moonlight and Fences, and actors of color winning in multiple categories. It's just something that we've never really seen before, and really shows you how the industry and the Academy has come a long way. And certainly one of the high points of the evening was Viola Davis winning in the Best Supporting Actress category for her amazing performance playing the wife of Denzel Washington's character. This woman, when she gives an acceptance speech, she is a force of nature. Take a look. Might have to start getting the hankies out again. This is Viola Davis. Take a look.
Exhume those bodies. Exhume those stories. The stories of the people who dreamed big and never saw those dreams to fruition. People who fell in love and lost. I became an artist, and thank God I did, because we are the only profession that celebrates what it means to live a life.
So there you go, Viola Davis there. Just one of many amazing results from last night. Also, Mahershala Ali winning for Best Supporting Actor in the category for Moonlight. There he was, among many other things, the first Muslim actor to win an award. I mean, to see his career just kind of coming into his own. We are going to be seeing this man everywhere on the big and small screen in years to come. And so, you know, in many ways, the Oscars got it right last night, except for that big award where they finally figured it out, but it was a little bumpy road getting there.